So I'm back for another kitchen vlog. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my own version of chicken Mami. It's definitely one of the most famous comfort food dishes in the Philippines. For anyone who doesn't know what a chicken Mami is, it's basically chicken noodle soup. I'm going to make that for dinner tonight, and I'm going to videotape everything so I can show you guys how I do my own version. So here are the ingredients that we're gonna need to make my version of this chicken Mami. Of course, we need some chicken. I always like to use chicken thighs. This is bone-in, but I'm gonna remove the bones and make it to a chicken stock. For this chicken Mami, I'm gonna be using Japanese udon noodles. I don't know, there's just something about thick noodles that I really love. Some eggs, which we're gonna cook for about 6-7 minutes. Scallions or green onions. We have onions, regular onions, white onions, garlic, lots of garlic, because we're gonna fry some garlic as well, some carrots, and usually the Filipino version would be a Napa cabbage, but I'm gonna be using bok choy. And we have some stuff here that I use to season the soup. Of course, I want to keep it as simple as possible, just a true chicken broth, which is always the best, and it's also good for you. Of course, we have some fish sauce because Filipinos love fish sauce. I don't have a Filipino version of soy sauce, but I just got this today. Salt. I also have ground black pepper here and some lemons in the fridge. Of course, that's for later. I also have some crushed cayenne pepper here and chili flakes that I think I want to make like a chili oil for the chicken noodle soup. I mean, chili oil, can't go wrong with that, right? Okay, so we're gonna start by cutting or butchering our chicken. I'm gonna butcher the chicken first. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to remove the bones off of these chicken thighs. They're all going to the same pot. What I usually do, I'm still gonna boil it together. So basically what we're trying to do is to remove the bone, which goes from here to here and a little bit here of the chicken thigh. So to do that, I usually use this is a deba knife, or I guess you can use like a butcher knife or whatever you have at home, something a little bit smaller. Usually I want to do a cut here, just basically aligned with the leg, and over here. So after butchering the chicken, I got a pot going. I started with cold. As always, if you want to get a clear broth, you always got to start with cold. I'm going to add the chicken now. So I'm going to start with the bones. So the chicken is now in the pot. It's gonna simmer for quite a while. As soon as the chicken is done, I'm gonna take it out. But before that starts simmering, I'm gonna cut some onions and garlic to add it to the pot, just so there's a little bit more aromatics to it. here's our potted chicken. Here's the onions and the garlic that we just cut, and we're gonna add all of this to this pot. Okay, so while that chicken is going right now, I'm gonna start boiling some eggs. Eggs are going as well, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna start cutting everything else that I need to finish this dish. So the eggs are done, and after it's done cooking, you just basically want to put it in a bowl with cold water. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start cooking the garlic oil. So we're gonna put a little bit of oil here. Well, actually enough oil to cover the garlic that you have. We have quite a bit of garlic, so don't worry. We're gonna use the oil as, we're gonna turn it into chili oil after. Okay, so after straining the garlic from the oil, I put the oil back in the pot, and I basically added some cayenne pepper into the oil, the hot oil. So now it's just basically steeping in the hot oil. I'm gonna strain it soon just to like get rid of some of the chunks that you guys see over there, and I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna use it to garnish my chicken noodle soup. Hey guys, so basically I finished frying some garlic. I made some chili oil, I boiled some eggs, I cut up all my vegetables, my soup is going, the chicken is cooking, so everything's good to go. Basically what I need to do next is to pre-blanch the udon noodles. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm using some udon noodles just because I like thicker noodles. I just like the extra chew to it. Alright, so I'm gonna take the chicken out of the soup. I'm gonna leave the bones there obviously, and I'm just gonna let it go for another half hour. I also have another pot going right now for blanching the noodles. Start cutting the chicken now. It hasn't cooled down fully yet, but I'm gonna just start cutting it. Alright, so the broth is ready to go. I just actually added some ground black pepper and a splash of patis, which is fish sauce. I'm gonna turn this off in a second, and we're gonna start assembling one bowl, and I'm gonna show you guys how I basically finish this dish. So here's all the stuff that we need to finish this dish. So we're gonna start putting some pasta on the bottom of the bowl. Chicken, so thinly sliced chicken. Start putting all the vegetables here. So a little bit of this bok choy. Put the carrots. Carrots. Then I'm gonna put the leaves. A bit. And then I'm gonna do scallions. And then the last one, why is there a carrot there? A spoonful of garlic, of course. That's that, and then of course we're not gonna forget our egg. I'm just gonna cut this in halfsies. It's just in half. I can feel it's still pretty soft, so yeah, that's right. I know a lot of people like that, but I'm that kind of person. I like eggs like this. Finished this beautiful chicken mami or chicken noodle soup. Super happy with it. I know it's gonna taste delicious. It's just the broth is just nice and clean, and everything on top is just nice and fresh. So I'm so excited to eat it and try it. And I hope you guys try it too, because it's actually really simple, and the ingredients are the stuff that you most of the time just have in your fridge. Hope you guys like this vlog, and thanks for watching. See ya!